Hi everybody. Let me tell you something. Wine and moms, they just kind of go together because sometimes we have little stressful days, and then wine makes it all better when used responsibly, of course. But this fall, we're gonna mix up a little cocktail with wine, and my clever little creative director dreamed up this. We're calling it Fall Sangria, but it's kind of a combination of sangria and a mulled cider. It's all fall goodness. So the key to this is the wine sap apples because they're really porous, and that is what we're going to use to kind of make the base of the sangria. And our other ingredients here, we've got some spiced apple syrup, and we've got some cloves. This is going to add just that great aroma to it, add some richness. And of course the apples, ice, and then wine. And the key to sangria, or really any mixed drink when you're using wine, is you want to use a wine that's good, but not, you know, the fanciest wine on the shelf. There's really no need for a $60 bottle of wine to be going into your sangria or your mulled wine drink. So one of the things that we love is that the Skinnygirl wines are super affordable. Almost everything is $12. When I order off of Reserve Bar, they can ship it right to me, and it's about $12 a bottle, which is great. So we are using the Pinot from Skinnygirl today, and we're gonna mix up this awesome fall sangria. So let's get started on the chopping. So I'm just chopping, and you know, the great thing about sangria is you don't have to chop too carefully. I should watch what I'm doing, however, so I don't take my fingers off. And again, the wine sap apples are nice and porous, so they're gonna soak in all of that wine goodness. You could use an apple core here, but it's really just gonna slow down progress. So you can see you've got all of your 3 apples chopped into the large serving pitcher, and you wanna have a nice clear glass pitcher when you're gonna do this as well, because it is gonna be so pretty at the end. Next up, we're going to put in about a shot of the spiced apple syrup. And then we're gonna throw in just about a handful, why do we say it would be about a teaspoon of cloves. So we've got the cloves, the apple, and the ice in here, and now we're gonna pour in the wine. Ooh, listen to that happy sound. And then you're gonna give it a little stir. It smells delicious. And then you're gonna wanna let this sit for several hours before you serve it. You wanna let the apples soak in the goodness of the wine and the cloves and the syrup, and they're gonna become a richer, darker color. So you can put this in the refrigerator, and then a few hours later, the longer it soaks, the better it gets. It is ready to serve to your friends. Now we're gonna have to do a little bit of pretend here because this hasn't soaked all the way in, but I wanna show you what it looks like when it's in the glass. And now you see why you like the spoon server too, because it will help you get all the goodies in there. And then you can just serve it with a straw, because especially with sangria, if they're drinking it out of the cup, they could get apples and ice cubes all over themselves, which is a little awkward. So much more fun to have the straw to sip from. So there you have it. Cheers, everyone. Happy fall season. Enjoy this beautiful sangria with friends, and of course, drink responsibly. But for more tips and tricks on having a fashionable and fabulous life full of fun cocktails like this one, head over to momtrends.com.